Dear children, now we are going to see the problems in exercise 3.10. The first question, solve the following quadratic equations by factorization method. So, the second subdivision in first question, the second problem in the first one is 3 into p square minus 6 equal to p into p plus 5. The question is 3 into p square minus 6 equal to p into p plus 5. Now we multiply p square minus 6 by 3. So 3 into p square, 3p square minus 3 into 6. 3 6 are 18 equal to p into p square plus p into 5, 5p. Now this bring this p square and 5p to the left hand side. So it becomes 3p square minus 18. When this p square comes this side, it becomes minus p square, and this 5p becomes minus 5p equal to 0. Now 3p square minus p square, that is 2p square minus 5p minus 18 equal to 0. Now the coefficient of p square is 2 and the constant term is minus 18. So product of two numbers is 2 into minus 18, that is minus 36. And the sum of the two numbers is minus 5. Sum of the two numbers minus 5. So what are the two numbers? 9, 4. Here the product is minus 36 and the sum is minus 5. So we take minus 9 and plus 4. So minus 9 into plus 4 minus 36 minus 9 plus 4. The greater number is 9. So 9 minus 4, 5. And here the sign is minus. So here also we will have minus sign. So this becomes 2p square, and here minus 5p. Instead of minus 5p, we are going to write minus 9p plus 4p. So minus 9p plus 4p minus 18 equal to 0. Now from the first two terms, we take p outside. Then it becomes 2p minus 9 plus, see here we have 4 and minus 18. This we write 2 2s are 4. It is 2 9s are 18. So we will take 2 commonly outside. So then it becomes 2 into 2p minus 9 equal to 0. Now take this 2p minus 9 outside. So 2p minus 9 into p plus 2 equal to 0. Now 2p minus 9 equal to 0 or p plus 2 equal to 0. So this is 2p equal to 9 and p equal to 9 by 2, or here p equal to minus 2. So the solution of this equations are p equal to 9 by 2 and p equal to minus 2. Therefore the roots are p equal to minus 2, 9 by 2. So this is the answer of this question. Then the third question, root of a into a minus 7 equal to 3 root 2. So the question is root of a into a minus 7 equal to 3 root 2. Now in both the sides we have the square root symbol. So we are going to take the square on both sides. So squaring both sides we get root of a into a minus 7 whole square equal to 3 root 2 whole square. So while taking square, this root symbol get cancelled and we will get a into a minus 7 equal to, here we get 3 square into root 2 square. So root 2 square is 2 only. So this is a into a is a square minus a into 7, 7a equal to 3 square is 9, 9 2s are 18. So this is a square minus 7a. When this 18 comes this side, minus 18 equal to 0. Now we have to factorize this. So here the product is minus 18 and the sum is minus 7. Product of two numbers minus 18 and the sum of two numbers minus 7. So what will be the numbers? We will take 9 2. 9 2s are 18. But here we have the minus sign and in the sum we get minus 7. So for the greater number we put the minus sign. So minus 9 plus 2. When we take the product, minus 9 into plus 2, minus 18. And when we take the sum, minus 9 plus 2, the answer is minus 7. So this becomes a square minus 9a plus 2a minus 18 equal to 0. Now from the first two terms we will take a outside. So a into then a minus 9 plus, then from these two terms, see here 2 1s are 2, 2 9s are 18. Both are multiples of 2. So we will take 2 outside. So 2 into, here we have a minus, this is 2 9s are 18. So minus 9 equal to 0. So now we take a minus 9 outside. So a minus 9 into a plus 2 equal to 0. That is a minus 9 equal to 0 or a plus 2 equal to 0. That is a equal to plus 9 or a equal to minus 2. So the solution of this equation is a equal to 9 and a equal to minus 2. Therefore, the roots are a equal to minus 2, 9. So this is the answer for this question. Then the fourth question, root 2x square plus 7x plus 5 root 2 equal to 0. Root 2x square plus 7x plus 5 root 2 equal to 0. Now listen children, here the coefficient of x square is root 2 and the constant term is 5 root 2. So while taking the product, root 2 into 5 root 2, that is 5 into root 2 into root 2 is 2. Root 2 whole square, so that will be 2. Now the product of these two numbers is 5 2s are 10. So here the product of two numbers is 10 and their sum is 7. Product of two numbers 10 and their sum is 7. So the two numbers are 2 5. 2 5s are 10. 2 plus 5 7. So we rewrite this equation as root 2 x square plus 2x plus 5x plus 5 root 2 equal to 0. So listen, we write this 2 as root 2 into root 2. This 2 can be written as root 2 into root 2. Root 2 into root 2 means root 2 square, that is 2 only. Now from the first two terms, see here this is root 2x square and this is 2x, that is root 2 into root 2x. So from the first two terms we will take root 2x commonly outside, root 2x. So this is root 2x into, then here we have x plus root 2 plus, now from the next two terms we will take 5 outside. So this is 5 into x plus root 2 equal to 0. That is, now we take x plus root 2 outside. So x plus root 2 into the remaining root 2x plus 5 equal to 0. That is, x plus root 2 equal to 0 or root 2x plus 5 equal to 0. That is, x equal to minus root 2 or root 2x equal to minus 5. That is, x equal to minus 5 by root 2. So the solution of this equation is x equal to minus root 2 or x equal to minus 5 by root 2. Therefore, the roots are x equal to minus root 2 comma minus 5 by root 2. So this is the answer for the fourth question. Now the fifth question. Fifth question is 2x square minus x plus 1 by 8 equal to 0. So the question is 2x square minus x plus 1 by 8 equal to 0. Now see here children, for the constant term we have 8 in the denominator. So we have to take the LCM. The LCM is 8 only. So in the denominator we will write 8. Now the remaining terms become cross multiply. Upper 2 8s are 16. When we cross multiply we get 2 8s are 16. So 16x square. Then here minus x into 8. That is minus 8x plus, here already we have 8. So write the numerator as itself. So plus 1 equal to 0. Now while cross multiplying 8 into 0 becomes 0. So now this is 16x square minus 8x plus 1 equal to 0. Now we have to solve this equation. So here the coefficient of x square is 16 and the constant term is 1. So the product is 16 into 1. Product of two numbers 16. And here the sum of the two numbers is minus 8. Sum of the two numbers minus 8. Product 16, sum minus 8. So what will be the two numbers? 4, 4. See here 4 4s are 16. But here the sum is minus 8. So we take the numbers as minus 4, minus 4. So while multiplying minus into minus plus 4 4s are 16. And while adding minus 4 plus minus 4. Both have the same sign. So add 4 plus 4 8. That is minus 8. Minus 4 is minus 8. So now this equation becomes 16x square and we write this minus 8x as minus 4x minus 4x. So this is minus 4x plus 1 equal to 0. See here 16x square minus 4x. We write 16 as 4 into 4. 4 4s are 16. So from the first two terms we will take 4x outside. So 4x we will take commonly outside. Now it becomes 4x into, here we have 4 4s are 16. So another 4x and this become minus 1. 4x into 4x minus 1. Then from the next two terms we will take minus 1 commonly outside. Then it becomes minus 1 into again 4x minus 1 equal to 0. Now from these two terms we will take 4x minus 1 outside. So this becomes 4x minus 1 into 4x minus 1 equal to 0. Now see here 4x minus 1 into 4x minus 1. So we write this as 4x minus 1 the whole square equal to 0. That is 4x minus 1 equal to 0. That is 4x equal to plus 1. This is x equal to 1 by 4. So the solution of this equation is x equal to 1 by 4. Therefore, the solution is x equal to 1 by 4. Then the second question, children. The number of volleyball games that must be scheduled in a league with n teams is given by g of n equal to n square minus n by 2, where each team plays with every other team exactly once. A league schedules 15 games. How many teams are in the league? So, in the question it is given that there was a volleyball competition and the number of volleyball games that must be scheduled in a league with n teams. So, a league consists of n teams and the total number of volleyball games is given by g of n equal to n square minus n by 2, where each team plays with every other team exactly once. A league schedules 15 games. So, a league consists of 15 games. A league consists of 15 games. How many teams are in the league? See here, it is given a league schedules 15 games. So, the total number of games in a league schedule is 15 games. Again, it is given here the number of volleyball games that must be scheduled in a league with n teams is given by g of n equal to n square minus n by 2. So, the total number of volleyball games in a league with n teams is given by g of n equal to n square minus n by 2, and again it is given here a league schedules 15 games. So, the total number of games in a league is 15. So, see here, this 15 is equal to g of n. So, listen children, it is given number of games in a schedule. That is g of n equal to 15. So, given number of games in a league schedule, that is g of n equal to 15. Also, it is given g of n equal to n square minus n by 2. So, the total number of games in a league schedule is g of n equal to n square minus n by 2, and again it is given here a league schedule contains 15 games. So, in the place of g of n we can write 15. So, it is 15 equal to n square minus n by 2. 15 equal to n square minus n by 2. So, in this question we have to find out the value of n, that is the number of teams in the league. N only we have to find out. So, 15 equal to n square minus n by 2. Now, while cross multiplying, 15 into 2 becomes 30. So, this is 30 equal to n square minus n. So, now while writing as an equation, it becomes n square minus n when this 30 comes this side, it becomes minus 30 equal to 0. So, the equation is n square minus n minus 30 equal to 0. So, here the product is minus 30 and the sum is minus 1. So, product minus 30, sum minus 1. So, the two numbers are, we will take 6, 5. Okay, 6 5s are 30 and here in the sum we have minus and in the product also we have minus. So, for the greater number we will take the minus sign. So, minus 6 into 5 minus 30 and minus 6 plus 5 is minus 1. So, now we write this equation is n square minus 6n plus 5n minus 30 equal to 0. So, in the place of minus n, we have written minus 6n plus 5n. Now, from the first two terms, we will take n outside. So, it becomes n into n minus 6 plus, see here, 5 ones are 5, 5 6 are 30. So, from these two terms, we will take 5 outside. So, 5 into n minus 6 equal to 0. Now, take n minus 6 outside. So, n minus 6 into n plus 5. n plus 5 equal to 0. This is n minus 6 equal to 0 or n plus 5 equal to 0. That is n equal to 6 or n equal to minus 5. See here, n is number of teams. So, number of teams won't be negative. Number of teams won't be negative. It must be positive only. So, n equal to 6. So, here we can write n cannot be negative. Therefore, n equal to 6. So, here n represents number of teams. So, number of teams. Number of teams, n cannot be negative. Therefore, n equal to 6. Therefore, the number of teams in the league equal to 6. Therefore, the number of teams in the league equal to 6. This is the answer.